If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 2nd and 6. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Nix gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. Second down and 8. On play action now, Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. They'll give it to Harris again. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Back to throw is Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, McLaughlin. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? First and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Herbert. Now a screen set up for Harris. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run now with McLaughlin. Yeah! Third down, 3 to go. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Broncos first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Now they'll set up to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Davis now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a great look here, Mike, when you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around. He's like the ultimate chess piece. In this snap, he's lined up in the slot. His ability to get downfield and use that big body, when you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes that's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest. Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
Another run here with Harris. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's a 3rd and 10. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now, and he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a run with their tight end, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Herbert. Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harris. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They run it over center with Harris. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Throwing, Herbert. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Nix from the gun on third down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the zone read, here's Harris. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to run for it with Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. There's his tight end, Disley. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the...
Herbert to throw. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, L.A. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A run here. It's McLaughlin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Second down. Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
A first down throw for Nix. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the...
That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Evan Ingram, touchdown Broncos. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get that into the hands of Williams.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver And the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Conklin goes in motion. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Herbert to the air again. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Herbert to the air again. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and it'll be second down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. And he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This one from 43 yards away. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. Now, Herbert. Open man downfield is Conklin. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to Conklin, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now Herbert again. He's going to run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, yeah. And he will power his way into the end zone. Tyler Conklin, touchdown Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. He's going to tuck it and go. And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down. That one good for 15 and a first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Now he'll run. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
This has been a great drive and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Conklin goes in motion. Now Herbert throwing on second down. There's that man again, another catch.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd and 5. To throw is Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. Second and a yard. On the ground, McLaughlin. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. A run now with McLaughlin. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing. Nix. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. A pass taken in by Harris. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
Into the hands of Disley downfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Throwing again, Herbert. He keeps it himself. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Charger first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
On play action, now Herbert, and for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
2nd down, Nix. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Davis to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. A pass caught right side by Conklin. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
So if you're going to have time to allow your big tight end to start on one side of the field and run a crossing route all the way to the other, Your big guys up front better hold up in protection. That's exactly what they were able to do here. Gave the quarterback the confidence of staying with him the entire way through, delivering that ball on the far side of the field, and leads to a nice pickup.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and
he will get into the end zone. Matt McConkey, touchdown Chargers.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Cornerbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why. It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. He'll get this out quickly to his left. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job out of the defense, and it's 4th down.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that 3rd down play call going, and now after going backwards, it's going to bring up 4th down.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Conklin goes in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. 12 yards on that hookup, and the Chargers have the 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Herbert to the air again. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Another run here with Harris. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Pistol here for Herbert. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A run with Harris. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Herbert gonna go on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive will start on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
To the outside, hauled in by Sutton.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now, 2nd and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to to the 2-minute warning.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make hit.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Harris. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Harris again. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for no challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he is going to have the Broncos 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.